Welcome, Mr. Handicap. It's another great weekend for horse racing. I have the Grade 1 Pacific Classic at Delmar on Saturday. I will be posting an analysis for that race. Also, there's a Grade 1 at Saratoga. That's the Jockey Club Gold Cup, a mile and a quarter, purse of $1 million. Let's take a look at the field. Todd Pletcher trains 4 of the 8 entries. Look at the one horse, Tax. Now, Tax's last 2 wins have come on the lead from the 1 post position. He will be forwardly placed in this race. His last race was off of a layoff of about a year and a half. And he won that race, put a pretty nice speed figure as well at Delaware. I don't know if he wants the distance of a mile and a quarter. He's tried it twice. He's never finished in the money. He's also going to be running without Lasix. He's done that a couple times his last 10 races. That was in the Pegasus. He ran poorly both times. Now, of course, it was a nice quality competition in that race, but looks like to me he runs much better with Lasix than without. Well, he'll be without Lasix in this race, getting 10-1 on Tax. Take a look at the 2 horse, Olympiad. Before the Whitney, he won 5 in a row. Then he raced in the Whitney, and well, I went against him in the Whitney because he was going up against Life is Good. He had the tough task of chasing Life is Good. When he got to the stretch, he just started fading away. He was done. But out of 11 races, Olympiad has finished in the money 9 times, getting 2-1 on Olympiad. How will he bounce back after that loss in the Whitney? I'm expecting a much improved race from him. I am going to use Olympiad on my tickets. Bill Mott has won this race 3 times. Take a look at the 3 horse, Untreated. Last time out, he went to the lead in the Suburban. He ran pretty well, actually, and finished 3rd. Set by far his fastest speed figure that he's ever posted. But he also has yet to win at this distance of a mile and a quarter. Out of 2 tries, he has 2/3, getting Jose Ortiz. Todd Pletcher's the trainer. 12-1 on the 3 horse, Untreated. Look at the 4, Chess Chief. Now, he hasn't won since December 2021. He only has 2 wins in his last 13 races. And his speed figures just really aren't good enough to compete with these. And he's 0-3, Saratoga. Getting 30-1 on the 4 horse, Chess Chief. Take a look at the 5, American Revolution. 3 races back, he won the Grade 1 Cigar Mile and came in off a layoff and finished 4th in the Blame at Churchill. The 2nd race back, ran much better than Stephen Foster, finishing 2nd to Olympiad. Has a win at the track. Tell you, he's put together some really nice speed figures too. This is his first time trying a mile and a quarter, getting Joel Rosario. I will use the 5 horse American Revolution on my tickets. Take a look at the 6 horse, First Captain with Luis Saez. Out of 8 races, he's been in the money 7 times. He won his first 3 races, including the Grade 3 Dwyer. And he ran him in a Carlin where he finished 3rd. Came back as a 4-year-old. Together winning allowance race. Got a little too ambitious and ran him in the Grade 1 Carter. Finished 7th. And bounced back nicely in the Pimlico Special. He ran very well in the Suburban, the distance of 1.25 miles. Just losing by a nose to Dynamic One. Definitely not worried about distance with this horse. His trainer, Shug McGahee, has won this race 4 times. I'm going to use 6 horse First Captain at 4-1 in my exotics. Take a look at the 7 horse Keep Me in Mind. It's 12-1. He's a closer. Has a win at the track. He came in off a long layoff in that last race. Won an allowance race at Saratoga at 1.1 miles. But at this distance of 1.25 miles out of 3 tries, he's never finished in the money. Getting 12-1 on Keep Me in Mind, trained by Todd Pletcher. Then there's the 8 horse Dynamic One at 7-2. He's also another closer. He's in good form. Look at his last couple races. Even look at his last 3 races. He's been doing pretty well. He's showing increased speed figures. He looked pretty good in the Suburban, fighting down the stretch. Has a win at Saratoga. Has a win at the distance. He's trained by Todd Pletcher. He's ridden by Irad Ortiz. Getting 7-2 on Dynamic One. I am going to pick the 8 horse Dynamic One to win this race. I'm going to use Dynamic One over Olympiad, First Captain, and American Revolution. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Let me know who you're picking in the Grade 1 Jockey Club Gold Cup at Saratoga. Good luck.